Hey, it's Victoria again. Let's jump into your message today. I feel like there's just something that needs to be said to you. Some of you guys could be I don't know, maybe you just need like a pick-me-up or something. What's going on here? Angels, ancestors, Holy Spirit. Connect me to the collective here. Spirit guides coming through. Connect me to the collective here, those who are watching this video, those who have clicked this video, those who have liked this video. What is the message that they need to know right now? Ooh, King of Swords. Some of you guys might be planning something right now. There's could be a plan in motion. I'm hearing, I set fire to the rain. Then you have the Six of Cups. Some of you could be, I'm hearing lamenting a past relationship. Some of you could be focusing heavily on your children right now. Maybe you have children. Some of you could run like a daycare, or you're homeschooling your kids, or there's something here about maybe you're like a teacher's aide or a teacher or something here. But I feel what people receive from you is a lot of wisdom, a lot of lessons. Maybe people learn like a lot of lessons from you, or you just have a almost like a guide spirit yourself. Like you could definitely be like a guide towards people in your life. Like you could be like a physical manifestation of a spiritual guide, right? There's something here, and it's like a fleeting, because you know, like not all spiritual guides, they don't, some, you know, they don't always stay with you for the entirety of your life. Some come for a season, some come for a reason. You could definitely be that type of guiding force here. And I feel like your words are very powerful. I don't know why I just got the image. So some of you could be having some type of, maybe there was a conversation here with a sibling, like a brother. I don't know why, because with this card, I started thinking when I was younger, my brother and I, we found joy in a lot of like little things. Like we didn't have much, like we grew up really poor, but there was something about just like being outside. I mean, even just as a millennial, right? I feel like most people can relate, like just being outside and making games of literally anything. Even if you didn't have anything, no toys, whatever, it's like you could find a way to have fun. Um, and this card specifically, I got the image. There's this memory of my brother and I, we used to like go outside and we would want to eat the honeysuckles. We would chew on the stems of the honeysuckles. That's so random. I don't know why that's coming through. um, Maybe you have a sibling here that's really, or maybe you're lamenting, or someone here could have lost a sibling. Oh, someone here could be having another child. So if you have a child already, there could be another child coming through. Like maybe they are going to be a sibling. But I definitely feel you are very, because this is giving me very parental. I'm getting like the images of little children here. So this is definitely giving me you're very protective. You are a mama bear, papa bear. You are just a protective person over, I don't know, this could be like your literal children. Maybe you are someone who like thinks of certain projects or certain ideas as your babies, or your pets as your babies, but there's something here that you hold very precious to you. Something that you protect heavily. You guys hear the cardinals? I always think of my grandparents when they come through. Someone here there could be a grandparent coming through, like very proud that there's whatever, there's like, there could be like a bond between siblings or a reconnection between siblings. Maybe there was a falling out and you guys reconnected through like past, like post healing for both of you. That could be something here. Yeah, very heavy sibling energy coming through. What else though? What else does the collective need to know 5 minutes in? The Hierophant. Okay, so whatever energy is coming through, even with the church here in the backyard and the Hierophant, makes me think of, sometimes it makes me think of like traditional, or not so much traditional. What is the word? What is the word here? Ugh. Like a set system of things. Like almost like something or someone is afraid to move past the threshold here. If you look past or in these two columns, God, these two columns here looking out, and you see the space, you see shooting star, smoke. So maybe some of you couldn't really visualize your dreams or visualize like what you wanted. Almost, I'm hearing smoke screens. So maybe some of you, or maybe there was a fight between two siblings here and it was miscommunication. There was like an illusion here. It's like smoke. It was clouded. It was, someone didn't see something. Maybe both of you guys didn't see something clearly. And he even has the smoke here. Do you want the smoke? So someone here could have been, maybe you guys had like a big blowout before. Maybe there was like a fight before. And it doesn't have to be sibling. This could be like a friend that you reconnect, like a friend who feels like a sibling. Or I should say, it doesn't have to be blood, right? It doesn't have to be, family comes in all different ways. And with the 2 up here, definitely some higher energies watching you, watching over you and this other person. Ancient. So maybe ancestors are part of your spirit guides. You could have certain ancestors, maybe some great-great-grandparents, some like if it is your grandparents, if you connect in that way, but it could also just be people who had a strong type of hierarchy in your family in previous generations. That's very specific. I don't know if take it if it resonates, but if not, then don't take it. It's also like belief systems, right? Like the Hierophant's also like belief systems. It's also believing that you can move past that threshold. Believing that you can build a life of sweetness. Like I'm just getting like the honeysuckles, like having a life of like just, even just the memory of being just a kid, being raised in poverty, not having the best circumstances, but still in that moment, in that memory, like my brother and I, we just would have so much fun and just enjoy the small things. Like, so this is something here where maybe you need to believe in bigger for yourself. Maybe there's something here where you are learning how to push past that threshold of your beliefs, like knowing that your dreams, even with the shooting star here, when you wish upon a star, it's almost like you're really honing in. And I've said this before, but you're really honing in, and I feel like you're starting to believe that you can receive more, that you can dream bigger, that you can move forward in the way that you envision yourself to. I mean, even with Six of Cups, it's can also be about tenderness, right? Maybe your dream has something to do with like caring for others, giving to others. Maybe you have, again, you are definitely in this like healer. Your words can heal. I feel like whatever it is that's in your mind, because the King of Swords, it's all about intellect. This is wisdom here. Sage. This is wise. This is someone who others would perceive to have a good amount of answers to some questions here. Or maybe you have gone through so much. You have so much knowledge through, I mean, this is an elder here, right? So much knowledge here through the years that they've lived, all the experiences that they've had. And someone here could also just be very, very connected with the earth, very, very connected, because with the Hierophant, it's giving me Taurus energy. So you could be an earth sign, or you could be, I mean, you could be Aquarius, you could be Taurus. Doesn't have to be, or those could both be in your birth chart. Any other messages here? What other messages? For whoever clicked this video, for whoever liked this video, what message do they need to hear right now? Angels, ancestors of those watching this video, resonating with this video, what do they need to hear, Holy Spirit? Please connect me and give me a message for them. Thank you. Queen of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Woo. Woo, woo, woo. You guys, you know what this could be as well? This is a full balance here of the divine feminine, divine masculine, and just that balance within yourself. Putting your thoughts and grounding them in reality. Queen of Pentacles. Like, and she's super, super relaxed right there. She's very confident with herself. She doesn't have to really push too much or push herself too hard, right? She's very stable. And it's also that nurturing vibe again, that generosity, going back to the Six of Cups. There is a, you are someone who is very, very generous here, especially when she's holding the pentacle here, a large pentacle. She's ready to give. Like, she is an expression of nurture. She's an expression of, could even be like, even you could be someone that shares your wealth here, and it doesn't have to be, I mean, it could be money, but it could be other things, like whatever you're wealthy in. It's like you're someone who likes to share. You like to share the abundance. You like to, because even with the grapes here up top, it makes me think of delicacies. Well, the grapes are not delicacies, but when you would think back of the image of like someone being fed grapes, it's like, that would only be a delicacy back then. That would be something that was reserved for the most, right, the royals, right? Like the wealthy, the rich. I'm hearing position and power. So you could definitely be getting like a new job position. Maybe you're getting promoted into a higher position of power here. There's something to do with, maybe some of you are moving to like a different branch, and there's going to be a promotion or like some type of situation that will get you into a higher, like maybe you just moved, you relocated, and it was because of a promotion. Maybe some of you moved closer to family. Maybe that's why that sibling thing was coming through. But final messages here for the collective. What do they need to know in this moment? What do they need to know right now? Final messages for the collective here. I think you hold yourself to a high standard as well, because the King of Swords, I feel like people think of you as someone who has like a lot of integrity. Like, you're very consistent. I mean, with the Hierophant, it's like that organized. Like, I'm hearing organized religion. Some of you could be religious. Some of you could have grown up in a religious family or in some type of like organized religion. Maybe there's something here. Maybe you were someone who like went to Sunday school all the time, or you went to Sunday school pretty often, or you went to like a certain, however, fit it to how, I'm just using Sunday school as an example because my own experiences, and I'm using that as an example. So place it in your situation however you need to, but there's something here where it's like a consistent, like you were consistent, like I feel like there's something from your childhood through your adulthood that has stayed consistent. Maybe this is your connection with spirit. Maybe it's the dreams and the wishes that you have for yourself that you started to believe in yourself. Maybe you're now like, you are now almost living the dreams or pursuing the dreams that your inner child dreamt of. You know what I mean? Like you as a child dreamt of. Maybe there was even conversations with a sibling about like your guys' dreams when you were older, what you wanted to be when you're older. Getting out of the situation that you were in, like how you were going to accomplish getting out of where, if you were growing up in poverty, if you were grown up with certain odds stuck against you, maybe you and this, it could have been a sibling, like I said, brother or sister, cousin here. It could have been a best friend. But there's something here, like maybe you guys had conversations about your dreams, about your ambitions, like just things you wanted in the future. And maybe you guys are talking now because you guys have actually started, maybe you're inspiring a sibling because of certain conversations that you had. Maybe they see that you're pursuing these dreams. Maybe they see that it can be done. It can be accomplished with the right mindset or with the right type of healing. And I say the right type of healing only because everyone is so different and everyone heals in their own way. There is no this way's right and that way's wrong. Everyone has their own way of healing, and listen, whatever works for you, works for you. What do they need to know right now? Whoa. Oh my gosh. Okay, literally confirmation, because you guys got this card the other day for your oracle. So you guys are really, really, I've got the magic in me. It says magic. There is magic and miracles all around me. Where others see coincidence, I see evidence of life's synchronicities. I love filling life with wonder and magic, and it is way more fun that way. So you could also be filling other people's life with magic, inspiration. There could be something here where people feel that in your energy. Up and out. To heal the parts of me that feel hurt, I must feel every emotion. It has to come up to feel out. I don't try to push my feelings away. I sit with them and feel them as I release them. So yeah, there was a lot of stuff that had to be released, a lot of healing that you had to go through. Even you could possibly still be going through it. You know, it's not linear. And like I said before in this reading, like when I first started this reading, I was feeling that energy of just like feeling a little bit down, feeling a little bit like tired. So maybe you guys are just feeling a little exhausted right now. But you know now not to push these feelings away. You know now not to bottle them up. You know now to release them. There's a lot of purple here as well in your reading, blue and purple. So there's definitely a connection here with your third, like literally your intuition and what you speak. Like you are someone who you could definitely, like words are very powerful. Words are very powerful. And I feel like you know that. And so you speak very intentionally. If you script very intentionally. There's something like you are very intentional here. And again, you're very consistent. Very consistent. You could also be like a mother figure to this sibling or this friend or whatever. Maybe you just have like that motherly type of energy. But there is, people see you as magical, maybe because of what you are actually accomplishing here. Seriously. And this has come up in other readings, but if this is the energy that I'm getting, that's the energy that I'm getting. Like, you guys are actually pushing past those barriers. Maybe it's, again, maybe it is the bottling up the feelings. Maybe it is self-doubt. Maybe it's fear, whatever it may be. Or like these limiting beliefs. Maybe you grew up, like, again, going back to the poverty thing. I don't know why that's coming up so much. You guys could definitely relate to that. Um, Growing up with little, it's almost like a rags to riches type thing here. So you guys could definitely have a very big type of story. Maybe you could even document about this. I don't know. It's like I'm feeling very drawn to you because you do with the King of Swords here. It's like you have that wisdom. Like, you are a sage. You have, and even if you are someone who is younger, I feel like people can see that in your eyes. Maybe you have like a lot of like an old soul here, like someone who, if you were to look into their eyes, you can just tell that they have, there's a story. There's a story there. I feel like you don't let many people see you cry though. You don't really, you could be very private with your emotions. Um, Very heavy air and earth signs, very heavy. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. A little bit of water here, so there could be like in, there could be water in your placements, your birth chart here. So it could be like Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Doesn't have to be, like I said, doesn't have to be, but yeah. Final messages here, final messages. Whoa. Surround yourself with love. Yes, I really feel like you guys with lavender. So there could be something, maybe you need to surround yourself with more lavender here. And as I said, that there was a lot of purple, like there's a lot of lavender here. So you could also be someone who has like a royal type of image, right? I said like a position of power. You're very respected, very respected here. Oh, this fell out as well. Start a revolution. You're someone who is not afraid to speak your mind. You're someone who has a story and you can bring about big change. And I feel like you are someone who's going to vocalize what you know is right and what is wrong. You're not someone that stays silent when things are going wrong for someone else, or when the scales of justice are unbalanced here. Not that you are a judge or jury, but there's something here that you do your due diligence, right? Like, you're not going to be a bystander if something's going down. You're not someone who is just allows certain things to happen. Of course, you know, you're mindful, but there's also this, you don't let shit fly. Like, you're very protective. You're a very protective energy. So it doesn't even have to be that you're protective towards your like very close loved ones. There could be something that you just generally, like, you are a healer. You don't want to see others hurt. You don't like to see others hurt. You want to see others rise above. And you could, again, sharing your dreams, your passions here. So you could have siblings here, friends here that you are reconnecting with, or you're just spending more time with. Maybe you move closer to them. Maybe you have a younger sibling who is like so inspired by you. Some of you could be 19, some of you could be 28, some of you could have been born in 82 or 91. But yeah, this is very community, and there could be 3 siblings here. So there's 3 and 3. There could be a, maybe you're all girls here, or you're, yeah, there could be something to do with sisters as well. So is there anything else to get from this? I feel like I need to do one more. Hold on. I feel like, oh, you know what? I feel like others feel like you're very brave. What was this one? Is this like feather? Think first before you jump. I feel like you're very, very brave though, because when I'm looking at this, even if there's a brick fucking wall in front of you that you know can't, I'm getting like all huff and puff and I'll blow your house down. Like, you know that it cannot be blown down very easily, but you're still going to stand your ground. You are still going to say what's right. Even if you're reaching someone who is totally stubborn, you're not going to back down from what you know is right or from what you know is your truth. So yeah, that I guess that needed to come out. But that's all I have for you guys. I hope this resonated. If it did, or hopefully it was entertaining at least. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. I really, 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 really appreciate it, and it just helps me. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day, staying healthy, hydrated, and blessed. And I hope you're treated as you treat others. Bye, guys.